Hello world, welcome back to my spiritual cloud. It's Anna here, and this is a part 3 of my story, my whole story, how I'm going through transformation, my spiritual journey, my spiritual awakening, and how my karmic and toxic relationship helped me with that. So we stopped where I said that he punched the ceiling and broke the glass door and cut his veins, right? He still he still has scars on his hands, so he will always remember me. So shit kept going. He was kept entertaining other women, hurting me. I was going out, drinking, living this messy life. And when China started reopening borders and stuff, he couldn't manage to get a visa, so it was time for him to leave. And I was completely broken. We both were completely broken. In that time, we were already like 1 or 2 years into this dating relationship shit. Manjel, the day before he left, he went outside to say bye to his friends, obviously got wasted. I was at work, so I was coming late there to join them. And while I wasn't there, while I was working, he met his ex. Excuse was that I wanted to make everything clear and leave without no offense or anything like that. I said, yo, my brother, you have girlfriend currently, don't you find anything like something is off or something? Obviously, he didn't give a damn. He was always accusing me and my imagination and that I'm overthinking and shit, but obviously I see things with my own eyes, right? I never, before him, checked any dude's phone. I was never controlling. I was never having any trust issues. I was cool until shit was repeating itself over and over again. So, he eventually left, right? And my lifestyle was completely changed. I completely stopped partying, completely. Not like once a week, twice a month, completely. I stopped drinking alcohol. I stopped smoking cigarettes. I was only vaping. I was just working, eating healthy, walking a lot. For that half a year that I'm on my own, I lost up to 20 kilograms of weight. Not just because I was stressed or trauma or anything, no, because I was taking care of myself. And I felt way better. But we were still communicating. I was still suspecting him of doing shit. He was obviously lying to me what he was doing in his home country, but we were still planning my trip to visit him and build life there. The country that I was planning to visit him at, his home country, was Democratic Republic of the Congo. You have the clear picture of me being there, right? Because I didn't. And, I received my visa in China, even though there were multiple complications. There were probably signs. While I was working on myself, physically, and I stopped drinking, and I started this mindset stuff when my first trouble happened to me. That was major, actually. I started reading books, just buying courses, attending courses about mindset and about how our thinking influences our life. I started learning that stuff, but not that deep, right? I was doing all those practices, but it didn't really work on me because my life was a mess, obviously. And when he left, I started digging deeper, and I truly started working on myself. That time, I started meditating on daily basis. I started journaling, writing gratitude journal. It was difficult for me at the beginning because I didn't really know what to be grateful for, because my life was a mess. country was like in and out from lockdowns, and I was in and out from my job, so it was kind of stressful for me. And like after some time, when I didn't know what to write and what to be grateful for, because I saw only negative stuff in my life only, and I was googling like what I can be grateful for, and like I started like step by step, and mm every single morning I was waking up, meditating, and writing down what I'm grateful for, like that happened to me past day, or even something that is not in my life yet, but I was, be the Lulu. That's what I was doing. And when another lockdown hit me, and I was there alone already, so I lost my job again, I lost my income again, and I didn't know what to do again. I couldn't leave the country again, so she was hard. And but that the first time I saw changes in myself and in my mindset. I was not mad, I was not upset. I was actually grateful for that time, for that lockdown, that I had much more time to work on my brain and on my physical health. It made me happy, honestly, that I was like, damn, finally, like, that's the way I'm thinking. Unbelievable. And that also the time when I started opening my mind and started connecting the dots. So basically what was happening, every single time when the dude was doing me wrong, karma was catching his ass immediately. That was in the form of lost phones, bike crashes, cancelled visas, and stuff like that. Not be able to find a job, things like that. And I was like, I was trusting him, even though he broke my trust long time ago already. Girl, what are you doing? Why are you trusting him? But I was stupid. Not young though, but stupid and in love. So yeah, the plan was to leave China for good, because I stayed there already for 5 years, and my mental health was like, I was on the edge, so I couldn't stay there anymore with this work visa and mess. The plan was go back to my home country, and then I'll stay there for months and then travel to him. But the me leaving China, it's completely another story. That was like hella trip, because my flight was cancelled first because of unknown reasons. They said corona, then they said flight came, you didn't went on the board, like da 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 da. But like, it's not about that. And then since like I realized that I couldn't leave China and go back to my country, because multiple flights were cancelled that time, and it was just like waste of money to buy one another ticket without possibility to get the money back if it's cancelled. I'm gonna go directly to him. And when I came to him, war has started in my country, so it always also was kind of maybe a sign for me that's like, it's nice that I didn't go there as well. I came, the way he met me was terrible. First of all, I was scared to go there, right? So he could take a nice responsibility of meeting me nicely, but instead he came with his friends, dirty, drunk. I don't even want to recall those moments. I don't want anybody think that he's that bad guy. No, he's not. He did a lot of nice things to me still. But yeah. And like, well, he was keep drinking, obviously. He kept entertaining other girls on his phone, or maybe in reality, but I was already there. And I obviously didn't have any job to do, and things that after he's doing something wrong to me, something wrong happens to him, keeps happening. And then boom, I'm getting pregnant. What could go better? I am getting pregnant. And you know, he was happy. Well, me too. Because honestly, I would like to. We would have nice kids. Still think the same till this day. Um, nice looking. uh, I do the test. We go to hospital. We confirm everybody's happy. He keeps working and drinking, while I'm staying home, without a possibility to leave the place myself, because it's kind of. I mean, he always telling me that there is no danger outside. You can go outside yourself. Nobody gonna do anything to you. But I wish you could see how people act and how it was when I was going out myself. So I obviously was staying home, doing nothing. Internet is expensive. It's like too much, like, complications. And when you have a responsible person next to you, those complications wouldn't even be visible. But not in my case. I was keep supporting him and trying to prove people that he's nice and stuff like that. While I was staying home, he knew that I was pregnant. He was going out to work, and every single day coming back home drunk, wasted, I would say, on a cheap, shitty alcohol. And I was keep finding girls' conversations on his phone, something like, did you get home? How did you get home? Da 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 da, this kind of stuff. And I was telling, and obviously, my reaction, what kind of reaction could I have? I was obviously crying. I was crying. I was like this dramatic, when I was telling him, do you understand? There will be consequences to that. There will be consequences to that. Can you please stop? You see how I react. Why would you react like that? Okay, excuses, bunch of excuses. Obviously, eventually, I lost the baby after, I don't know, several months because, well, I told him that there will be consequences. Too much stress plus not enough food equals miscarriage. I cried for a bit. He was crying too, even though I didn't believe those tears. That was like, bro, why are you crying? That's 90% of your fault there. Like, shit kept happening again. Me, no possibility to work or go out often or do stuff freely. I started going crazy, like wild, and like he didn't have any stability for obvious reasons. And I'm deciding to leave the country and him, but I spent there, I guess, 8 months or around a year, and I left. I came to Europe, and like I wanted to just like take the plane and break up with him, but for some reason didn't have enough strength because we are still too attached to each other. What the hell? I kept like forgiving him stuff the whole year. Mind you, my every single birthday, I didn't have any gifts. Moreover, it was messed up. He was leaving me alone to go to drink with his friends, or just create a fight on my birthday in order for me to cry instead of being happy. So just basic manipulative, abusive relationship, toxic one. And I still was holding on to him, and I didn't know why. Like, what the hell? How do I escape even this cycle? When I started, I knew that like he gonna get his karma, and he was getting. That's the thing. But I didn't have anything out of it. Like, my time in Europe was messed. That's when I started doing my webcam. But I didn't, as I say, I didn't. I didn't undress or anything. It was just easy money. And then I went on those. Finally, I found a job, right? I started getting money. I went to Thailand. I spent some time there. While being in Thailand, it was just a coincidence, by the way. I didn't even try, honestly. I never thought that we're gonna meet again, by the way. And I like before that I had his email, his access to his social media on my phone. So he made a mistake and sent all his contact list from his phone on his mail, and I saw, since I had access to that mail, I saw that list, and I opened it and saw dozens of girls there, and the one had name My Love. And guess what? It wasn't me. I texted that girl. I asked her, who's this? Do you have a boyfriend? She said yes. I asked her if that him. She said yes. And I didn't I wasn't rude with her or anything. I said, girl, you know that you're not the only one. And she started, sorry, my hair. She started being like, oh, who the fuck are you? Like, da 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 da. I love him. I love that. Da, da. I was like, okay, chill. I was just trying to help, and you are being like, what right now? And then I didn't react. That was the first time I didn't react like a crazy psychotic bitch. I told him, like, you call me in the evening, we need to talk. Simply, just, we need to talk. And he already knew what I'm gonna talk about. Because at first I texted from another number in this like messenger, but the name, there was no picture, nothing. Name was Ding Dong. Sometimes I used to say this, I don't know, out of nowhere, Ding Dong, like blah blah. So he understood that it was me, that I figured it out, and that storm is coming. So I called him and told him, do you know what we're gonna talk about? He said yes. I said, okay, from the very beginning, I give you time to explain. He started finding excuses. Oh, we're far from each other, I want some closure, shit stuff like, yes, how long it is, it's already 2 months. And by the way, several maybe a week ago or something, I remember I talked to him on the video call, and he was talking to me on one phone and holding another phone in his hands, and accidentally flashed his screen, home screen, to me in camera, and I saw, guess who? Another woman picture on his home screen. And I said, who the fuck is that? He said, no. He started running around, said it wasn't my phone, it wasn't this, it wasn't that. Obviously I understood there was excuse, there was lie. And then he started like, yeah, we already dating 2 months. I said, like, I always been telling him, if you have something that you're not satisfied with, if you don't like this, that, just let me know, we're gonna break up, easy peasy. Like, don't need to make me look like a clown. That's the only request I have right now. Obviously he didn't have all the time he was finding some excuses and never had balls to tell me the truth, looking into my eyes, because obviously he was afraid to lose me, because he knew that I'm the one. And yes, I'm telling you right now, and I'm completely 100% confident about saying that I am the one. I am still the one. And I told him, like, for fuck's sake, like, this time, at least this time, tell me the truth. And then he started crying, he started all this bullshit, and then he said, I'm gonna break up with her, just don't leave me, da 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 da, bullshit. I ended up going back to him again, and this time was crucial, bro. We're gonna talk about it in the first part. So yeah, which gonna be hopefully here or in the description box. Peace.